Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. We are now going into the Sector 4 reactor, and indeed we are going to, take it down. And this one is a little easier than the thing because we do not get a time limit. Unlike with the Sector 8 reactor, which was at the beginning of the game. So yeah, we still have to face enemies, of course. That's part of the course for any traditional JRPG. And in terms of battle, it certainly is a traditional JRPG. So, indeed, let's face our first new enemy, the Smoggers, which, as its name suggests, can inflict the poison status on you. And poison can be healed by using an antidote item. You can get them, I believe, off some of the enemies in here. The way poison usually works, it usually takes off a small chunk of your HP at a time. And it works more like traditionally, unlike, say, in Final Fantasy VIII, where the damage was for each attack. So yeah. And we're starting to get some decent amount of gil in this dungeon as well. Which is good because, yeah. So, with that said, let's jump off. And indeed, crawl down the ladder. Of course. And then, there's a save point there if you wish to use it. I will do so after we place the bomb. Because, as I say, there is no time limit this time. And oh boy, what a time for Cloud to get a friggin' headache! What the hell is this place? Where a father died? And this is Tifa. Boy. Tifa really did have a bad childhood. Well, I don't know. I think he had the equivalent of a migraine there. Well, I think it's more than that. Well, anyway, I'm guessing we're going to place the bomb like before. Yes, we are. Okay, that should do it. So now, let's get out of here, I think. Oh, before we get into another battle. And yeah, no time limit this time! Well, anyway, here's some more enemies, the portable machine guns. These things are annoying because their animation kind of moves before they shoot, and they can shoot you multiple times. So yeah. I decided not to speed it up, and to be honest, the thing in the last episode, that was done by me foolishly holding down the left analog stick on my DualShock 4 controller. So yeah, I will be using the speed up thing in some of the battles a little later on. But for now, not so much. Certainly for some of the summons a little later, because unlike, say, in Final Fantasy X, where you can actually skip or speed up some of the summons, you can't in Final Fantasy 13. So Final Fantasy 7. Sorry, 13. No, I don't like that game. But that being said, yeah, Tifa ain't looking too good. Maybe I'll need to use a cure spell on her because she does need it. And we are going to face a boss in this dungeon as well. Yes, another infamous one as well. So that said, the machine gun only does about 10 damage. It's more to the fact that how rapidly these machine guns actually attack, more than anything else, whether it's a nuisance. So no, not fire. Bolt, yes! Can't be a soldier bolt, because it's not coming from Cloud. So, with that said, let's go, very close to a level up there, Cloud. Anyway, I am gonna go save at the save point. Or maybe I'm not. Well, actually, no, because although maybe I should have done. Although there is another one before we face the boss. As I say. So if we head to the left and go back up, this time we will have to, well, go the same way we did when we were exiting the Sector 8 reactor, and that is to go up the ladder, jump over the thing, etc., and go up in the lift. So yeah, a lot of moving about, shall we say. I'm going to leave this in because, to be honest, there are some new enemies that I did encounter here, so it is worth leaving it in, I think. So over here is another enemy, the Senior Grunt, and he's very... Sorry, the security combatant, I'm sorry. But it looks very similar to the Grunt, and he goes down very easily as well. What he does do is that laser beam that the Grunts use, the Shinra Grunts. So yeah, but that's kind of it, it's just a recolour of the thing. Which normally in RPGs would mean the enemy is usually, not always, tougher than normal. You do see that in many RPGs, as I say, so finally Cloud levels up and I also get a grenade, which I'm not going to use at all. Oh, sorry. So indeed, let's get out of here and use the lift to go to the top. Indeed, that will take us to the top floor. We can go to the left and we can get the hell out of here. Now, off to the left there is a treasure chest with an ether in it. However, the door's locked. So what we have to do here is all of us press the button at the same time. So the trick to this, what I do anyway, is count to 3 and then press the X button. So yeah. Didn't even try on my first go. So count to 3 and yeah, that usually works. Not always, but yeah, normally it does. And beyond here is another save point. And we'll need to save here and definitely use any healing items, etc. If you wish, because coming up is a boss, and at this stage in the game, it is a pretty tough one. Yes. So I will save here, and indeed go through to where seemingly our exit is. Because beyond here, well, apparently we are about to, well, get ambushed by a bunch of Shinra soldiers. Yeah. You're asking me, Barrett? Wasn't that Admiral Akbar's line? Well, President Shinra's here. The leader of the Shinra Electric Power Company. Why? As opposed to earthquake, tsunami, and whatever else? Yeah? Okay, is that... Well, it wasn't Son Goku. The Sephiroth. What do you... I suppose he does know a little about Sephiroth. But, yeah. Yeah, good fireworks. Yeah, but he gives a... Ouch. Dinner? Well... Oh boy. And I don't think he will be It's fun to play with. A robot? Yep, a robot. Oh, sorry, Techno Soldier. I still prefer robot. You really are sick. You really are sick, you know that, President Shinra? Too late there, Cloud. We have to deal with this hulking robot. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if it's from Soldier, given how much I've played this game. Well, anyway, looks like we're fighting Airbuster, the boss. So yeah, and Airbuster, you fight him from two sides. So basically, more attacks from the back will do more damage. Which is a good thing, therefore, I have actually equipped both Cloud and Tifa with lightning materia. Because being a robot, he is weak to lightning. So yeah. What will happen when he counterattacks, he will use usually his rear gun. He also uses the big bomber attack as well, which can be annoying as because that does quite a bit of damage to one of your characters. So it's just used it on Barrett there. It did about 101 HP damage. And unfortunately for me, I equipped Cloud with the heal materia, which is not great. Restore materia, should I say. The heal materials for status, but I'll get to that a little later in the game. Anyway, let's fill him with a big shot. It's a shame it wasn't from the back. That can do about 300, 400 damage to the Airbuster there, but never mind. Oh, that was lucky. He doesn't usually miss with his big bomber, does Airbuster, but never mind. Yeah. Usually when he's looking back and forth, he's usually going to use the big bomber. So yeah, Tifa, looking at those bronze bangles back in Sector 7. Yeah. So is he going to use the thing? I might use a potion on Tifa there, just to make up for the fact that, yeah, that's not going to help. So yeah, so beat rush, very nice. And he's going to use the vehicle maybe. Nope, he turned back around. Now, after a while, after you damage him, what will happen is that, dare I say, Airbuster will either run out of ammo eventually after using big bombers so much, or he will eventually stop turning as well. So yeah. So now I want to use probably a Phoenix down on Tifa because she just got KO'd by the robot, and have Cloud heal her probably. Either that or use thing, Raver. So let's see. Yeah, well, he's facing the other way, and yeah, and then he will counterattack Cloud. So yeah, so rear gun. He won't be able to use Big Bomber anymore. He will still be able to tackle your party, however. So yeah, and oh boy, Energy Ball. Yeah, that's not a movie always used on me. It varies from playthrough to playthrough, really. But yeah, let's heal Tifa before he uses another Energy Ball. Yeah. So heal up. Let's use a well, that didn't do much. So yeah, and yeah, he is using another energy ball! Seriously. Stop. I was only joking about that Goku joke earlier. You don't have to hold it in because apparently someone in the weapons department watches way too much Dragon Ball. Seriously, you don't have to spam the Kamehameha Hadouken, or whatever it is. I'm gonna say more than Kamehameha, really. Good boy. Another energy ball. Never mind. Forget well. No, so be it. Bolt. Who needs healing? Definitely Barrett, I think. Ow! Screw you, Airbuster. What is hide on the PlayStation 1? What changed between this and the HD version, huh? And now it can't turn. Thank goodness. So it does mean that the energy ball will do more damage to Barrett and Tifa, which is not great. Yeah, seriously. Well, energy ball isn't as strong as it is annoying. Okay, maybe I should just have Tifa attack normally, or Barrett attack normally, because yeah, I'm not really thinking it through, am I? Can't use fire on them, of course, so yeah. Attack him. He can't attack, but we can use his rear gun, which is annoying, but there you go. And now he's starting to spark, I think, which means this boss is done. However, as we will see, we also get a Titan Bangle, which is pretty good at this point in the game for a piece of armor. And boom, there it goes. Fortunately, it's left Cloud hanging by a thread here. I don't think so. That was still quite a bit of a game. There. Yeah, sure. No, don't apologise. It isn't the end. We've still got quite a bit of game to go through.